The switched fate. It was a stormy night when two cries pierced the air in a small Liberian hospital. One came from a baby boy, Emmanuel, born to Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, wealthy business tycoons. The other came from a baby girl, Amina, born to Fatima and Musa, poor farmers. In the chaos of the power outage, a weary nurse mixed up the name tags on their bassinets, unknowingly sealing their fates. Emmanuel grew up in a crumbling mud hut, surrounded by endless fields of cassava. His adoptive parents, Fatima and Musa, were loving but had little to give. The boy learned to till the soil with his bare hands and often went to bed hungry. Yet his heart remained gentle, and he shared what little he had with others in the village. "One day, my boy," Musa would say, "your kindness will bring you more than gold." Amina, raised in the Johnson mansion, was dressed in silk and dined on imported delicacies. But while she had everything money could buy, she felt an unshakable emptiness. Her adoptive parents, busy with their business empire, rarely had time for her. She often sat alone in her grand room, staring out the window, longing for something she couldn't name. Her cold heart alienated everyone around her, and despite her riches, she grew bitter and unkind. Years passed, and Emmanuel, now a young man, left the village to find work in Monrovia. His journey brought him to a bustling market, where he met Amina, now a sophisticated yet aloof woman running her father's company's charity branch. Their paths crossed when Emmanuel helped a street vendor Amina had insulted. Intrigued by his humility, she reluctantly struck up a conversation. There was an inexplicable pull between them, as if fate was weaving their destinies back together. During their conversation, they discovered they were born on the same night in the same hospital. Curiosity led Amina to investigate, and the truth unraveled. A nurse, now retired, confessed the mistake, handing over faded hospital records. The revelation stunned them both. Emmanuel struggled with anger and grief, realizing the life he could have had. Yet, when he looked at his calloused hands, he said, "My life wasn't easy, but it was full of love. I wouldn't trade that for anything." Amina, confronted with her privileged yet loveless life, broke down in tears. "I had everything, yet I had nothing," she whispered. "I don't deserve the parents who raised you." Despite the pain, Emmanuel extended a hand to Amina. "The past can't be changed, but we can shape the future." They decided to unite their families. Emmanuel brought Amina to the village, where she met Fatima and Musa, who embraced her as their own. In turn, Emmanuel met the Johnsons, who vowed to make amends for their lost son. Over time, Amina learned humility from Emmanuel and the simplicity of village life, while Emmanuel gained opportunities to better his family's situation. Their bond grew stronger, not as siblings but as two souls connected by fate. In the end, the two families found joy and healing in their blended lives, proving that love, not wealth, defines true richness.